Hello everyone and welcome to Cibertips. In today's video, we're going to talk about a fascinating and powerful concept in cybersecurity, honeypots. If you've ever wondered how organizations detect hackers, gather intelligence about their methods, or even trap them in the act without compromising real systems, this video will open your eyes to the secret world of digital bait. A honeypot is not just a clever metaphor, it is a real and highly strategic cybersecurity mechanism that plays a vital role in defending networks around the globe. Think of it as a digital decoy, a trap laid out intentionally to lure cybercriminals into interacting with it. But this trap doesn't bite. It observes, it records, it learns. Before we dive deeper into how honeypots work and why they are so effective, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Cibertips, and activate the notification bell. Every week we publish content that helps you understand the threats lurking online and how to protect yourself. Your support helps us reach more people and create a safer digital world. Let's now go beneath the surface of honeypots. At their core, honeypots are intentionally vulnerable systems or services set up to look like legitimate targets to attackers. These systems are isolated from your real infrastructure, so if a hacker interacts with them, it doesn't pose a direct threat to your actual data. Instead, every move the attacker makes is tracked. There are many types of honeypots, from simple ones that mimic a login screen to sophisticated decoys that imitate entire enterprise networks. Some are designed to catch script kiddies, amateur hackers running automated tools, while others are built to monitor the behavior of advanced persistent threats, or APTs. By studying how different attackers behave, cybersecurity teams can strengthen their real defenses. What makes honeypots so effective is their silence. In a regular system, it's hard to distinguish between legitimate traffic and malicious activity. But a honeypot is like a silent room. If anyone speaks, you know something's wrong. Every single action in a honeypot is suspicious because no one should be interacting with it. Let's explore a practical example. A company sets up a honeypot that pretends to be a database filled with sensitive customer information. An attacker scans the network, finds the honeypot, and tries to access the data. The honeypot logs every keystroke, every command, every IP address used. The attacker doesn't know it, but they're being watched, and not only watched, but studied. Security teams can use this intelligence in multiple ways. First, it helps them understand the latest tactics, techniques, and procedures used by threat actors. Second, it gives them data to train their intrusion detection systems. Third, it can serve as early warning for real attacks in the future. And in some cases, it even helps law enforcement track and identify criminals. There are high-interaction honeypots and low-interaction honeypots. High-interaction honeypots simulate real systems and allow attackers to engage deeply with them. They are more risky to deploy but gather richer data. Low-interaction honeypots, on the other hand, simulate only certain services or ports, offering less risk but also less intelligence. Organizations also use honeynets, networks of honeypots, to simulate an entire environment. These are incredibly valuable for research purposes and large-scale security monitoring, and when combined with deception technology, honeypots can redirect attackers away from real systems while feeding them misleading data. You might be wondering, if honeypots are so powerful, why doesn't everyone use them? The answer lies in complexity and resources. Setting up an effective honeypot requires expertise. You need to make it believable, make sure it's isolated, and ensure it doesn't become a gateway for further compromise. Some of the most well-known honeypot projects include Honeyed, Kippo, and Cowrie. These open-source tools allow cybersecurity professionals to deploy honeypots tailored to different environments. Over time, these tools have been used to discover new malware, phishing strategies, and even uncover botnet infrastructures. From a defensive standpoint, honeypots offer unparalleled visibility. Imagine having a system where any interaction is abnormal that gives you clean, unambiguous data. And because attackers don't know they're interacting with a trap, they act naturally, revealing techniques they might otherwise conceal. In corporate environments, honeypots are used to protect sensitive assets. In government settings, they are part of national cyber defense strategies, and in research institutions, they're critical for academic studies of threat behavior. But honeypots are not just for large organizations. Even small businesses and cybersecurity enthusiasts can deploy simple honeypots at home to learn and monitor activity. Tools like Teapot or the modern Honey Network make it easier than ever. The future of honeypots is closely tied to AI and machine learning. By combining honeypot data with AI algorithms, we can predict attacker behavior, automate responses, and even simulate realistic environments that evolve over time. As cyber threats become more sophisticated, honeypots evolve too. They're no longer just traps, they're data collectors, learning systems, and protective shields. Their role is increasingly proactive and in some cases even preventative. Honeypots also raise ethical questions. Is it right to intentionally attract attackers? What happens if a honeypot is compromised and used to attack others? These are debates within the cybersecurity community, and they highlight how complex digital defense really is. Despite these concerns, honeypots remain one of the most creative and effective tools in cybersecurity. They embody the principle of knowing your enemy. They don't just block threats, they study them, adapt to them, and help us stay ahead. In the end, the goal of any cybersecurity strategy is to reduce risk. Honeypots do exactly that by turning attackers' curiosity into intelligence. They buy you time, insight, and sometimes even legal advantage. So the next time you hear about a breach or a cyber attack, remember, there might have been a honeypot involved, silently watching, learning, and preparing the defense for what's to come. Thanks for watching today's episode on Cibertips. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly deep dives into the world of cybersecurity. Stay safe out there.